Hi, I am Rinchilal. I am a physical science teacher. Today I take a chemistry chapter. Its name is Nomenclature of Organic Compounds and Isomerisms. So, what do you mean by a nomenclature? Nomenclature means the naming of a compound. Nomenclature means the naming of a compound. And what do you mean by organic compounds? We discuss simple examples. So here we have a lot of compounds is there. HCl, hydrochloric acid, ammonia NH4, methane CH4, carbon tetrachloride CCl4, H2SO4, sulfuric acid, C6H12O6, glucose likewise. So I have to classify these compounds into organic and inorganic compounds. Okay, some here organic compounds. Organic compounds I have to separate from this CH4, CCl4, C6H12O6. And inorganic compounds HCl, NH4 and H2SO4. So what is the difference between these? In an organic compounds, at least a carbon atom is present. Okay, carbon and its compounds is known as organic compounds. So here CH4, carbon and hydrogen is there, CH4, methane. So it is a organic compound. CCl4, carbon tetrachloride, carbon is present. C6H12O6, here is also carbon present. So all are these is organic compounds, except in the case of here HCl, hydrogen and chlorine is present. NH4, nitrogen and hydrogen is present. H2SO4, hydrogen, sulfur, oxygens are present. There is no carbon at all. So we call it as it is an inorganic compounds. Right? So we have to know organic compounds and inorganic compounds. So now we have another classification, another things. Hydrocarbons, not carbohydrate, it is hydrocarbons. What is hydrocarbons? In an organic compound, carbon and hydrogen is only present. Which means carbon and hydrogen is only present in an organic compound. That's compound is known as hydrocarbons. So from this, can you take a hydrocarbon? Yes, it is an only hydrocarbon is these examples. This CH4, which means carbon and hydrogen is also only present in these examples. So here carbon and chlorine is present. We don't want chlorine. Okay, so we want hydrogen. In the case of hydrocarbons, C6H12 is there and O6 also present. So we don't want oxygen. So in hydrocarbons, carbon and hydrogen are present. That is known as hydrocarbons. Okay, next is nomenclature of hydrocarbon. So hydrocarbons means hydrogen and carbon is only present. Okay, so hydrocarbon is again classified into alkane, alkene, alkyne. Pronunciation, you must pronounce it alkane, A-N-E, alkene, E-N-E, alkyne, Y-N-E. Okay, so in the case of alkane, the general formula is CnH2n plus 2, and it has single bond present. There is no double bond and triple bond. So only single bond is present in the case of alkane, ANE. Its suffix is ANE. Okay, then alkene, ENE. General formula is CnH2n, and at least one double bond is present in the case of alkene. Okay, and ENE is the suffix. Clear? Next is alkyne. Alkyne, the general formula of alkyne is CnH2n minus 2. CnH2n minus 2. Then at least a triple bond is present in the case of alkyne. Okay. Next is Yn is the suffix. Yn is the suffix. Yn is the suffix in the case of alkyne. So here is some word roots. Here is some word roots. It is C1, which means only one carbon atom is present in the case of a compound. It is called meth or meth. C2, 2 carbon is present, eth. 3 carbon is present, prop. 4 carbon is present, but. 5 carbon is present in the case of a compound is known as pent. 6 carbon is present, hex. 7 carbon is present, hept. 8 carbon is present, oct. 9 carbon is present, none. 10 carbon is present, dec. Duodec, like this goes on. One more thing, in the general formula, N, small letter n is notated as the number of compounds, which means a carbon, one carbon is present, n is 1. Okay, likewise 2n plus 2, 2n minus 2. Next is nomenclature of unbranched alkanes. Okay, the general formula is CnH2n plus 2, and the word root is writing here. Okay, so first here hydrocarbons, alkane, alkene, alkynes is there. So first we study the details of alkanes. Okay, which alkanes? Unbranched alkanes. Okay, so here first one carbon is present and attaching with 4 hydrogens, which means the valency of carbon is 4. So the remaining it means this carbon is attaching to the other 4 elements. So it will be stable or balanced. So first a carbon is attaching to the 4 hydrogen. This is a structural formula. This is known as structural formula. Okay, this structural formula is this, and this structural formula we don't write in a very notebook or this, because this is very huge. Okay, so in order to identify it, it is in a short form like CH4. Here carbon is 1, so carbon, and H4, 1, 2, 3, 4, H4. So in the case of general formula we write it, so 1 carbon is there, so 2 into 1, 2 into 1, 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, so hydrogen is 4, 1 carbon, so N is 1, 2 into 1 plus 2 is equal to H4, so CH4. This is known as molecular formula. Okay, next this molecular formula and structural formula is given, so we have to identify the IUPAC name. So how to identify the IUPAC name? First, it is only 1 carbon. Only 1 carbon, we call the word root is meth. So meth is writing here, and the suffix of alkane is ANE. So along with this word root, we have to write a suffix. It is the IUPAC name of that compound. Okay, hydrocarbons. Okay, and methane. So this structural formula and this molecular formula is identified as the IUPAC name of the IUPAC name or identify as the methane. Okay, next is 2 carbon. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 hydrogen. Okay, so this is the structural formula, and it will be writing here as molecular formula C2H6. So in the case of general formula, N is 2 into 2 is 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. Its IUPAC name is, so here 2 carbon is there, so the word root is eth, and the suffix of alkane is ane. So along with this word root and suffix, we write or we call it as ethane. Okay, next is 3 carbon. So it is a structural formula. Okay, and means 3 carbon is there. So during general formula, put it N is equal to 3. 2 into 3 plus 2 is equal to 8. C3H8. Its word root is prop, 3rd carbon, so prop, and ANE, propane. Its name is propane. So this is a structural formula of 4 carbon atom, and during N is equal to 4, 2 into 4 plus 2 is equal to 10. Okay, C4H10 is this molecular formula, and 4 means word root is but, and likewise suffix ane is there, butane. Likewise, all the elements of hydrocarbons are writing. Okay, means when 10 carbon atom is there, so 10 into so the molecular formula is C10. 2 into 10 is equal to 20 plus 2 is equal to 22. Okay, so CnH22. Okay, so its name is decane. Okay, likewise all the elements we write it. Clear? Next is nomenclature of branched alkanes. Its general formula CnH2n plus 2, same as branched and unbranched. Okay, so in a branched and unbranched, its structural formula is changed. Be changed. So during structural formula change, its name or IUPAC name is also changed. Okay, so IUPAC name of the element has a general structure. Its position number of branch is first written, then hyphen is there, and next is name of radical, then word root and suffix. We will discuss in the next slide. Okay, here name of radical. So name of radical means the name of a alkyl radical. So what is alkyl radical? Alkyl radical is nothing but, suppose this is an element CH4, we call it as methane. Okay, from this methane we reduce a hydrogen. So what will happen? CH3 and a hyphen. Okay, which means a hydrogen replaced and a hyphen is put it here. Okay, likewise C2H 2 into 2, 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. Okay, this is ethane. So in the case of ethane, one hydrogen is replaced, C2H5 and a hyphen is there. Okay, so these things are called alkyl radical. These things are called alkyl radical. It's generally notated as capital letter R and a hyphen. Okay, so let us have an example. Here a structural formula is there. Here 6 carbon atom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3 carbon hydrogen is there, so CH3, and 2 hydrogen is there, CH2, 2 hydrogen is there, CH2, 2 hydrogen is there, CH2, and CH3, CH3 is same as the structural formula, same things. Okay, it is short form. So we neglect this and we take this structural formula. Okay, then from this we have to write the IUPAC name of the compound. Okay, so in this compound, there are 2 branches. What are they? This is the 1 branch and this is the 2 branch. Okay, so among these, which are the largest branch? This is the largest branch and this is the shortest branch. Okay, so the largest branch is called it as main branch and the shortest branch is called it as alkyl radical. Okay, so in the case, this is the main branch and the CH3 is known as alkyl radical. It's alkyl radicals. In the case of this structural formula, only one main branch is there, and in the case of other examples also, in the case there are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. alkyl radicals are be suspended on this branch. We taken in the other examples. Okay, so in this case only one alkyl radical is there, this CH3. So we write it CH3 and a hyphen. This is known as alkyl radical. We already tell this. So what is the name of the alkyl radical? It is methyl. So methyl and YL, methyl. Okay, so we call it as methyl. Okay, CH3. So when is C2H5 and a hyphen, we call it as ethyl. Ethyl. Likewise. Okay, methyl, ethyl, likewise. So here position number of branch. How will you identify the position number of branch? From here we count in the main branch. From a main branch, first right to left or left to right. So here first I count from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And likewise this is from left to right and right to left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, from left to right, this alkyl radical is suspended in the 5th carbon atom. This is the 5th carbon atom. From this right to left, when I count right to left, it's this alkyl radical is suspended in the 2nd carbon atom. 2nd carbon atom. 1, 2, 2nd carbon atom. So we take the least position. From here 5 and 2 is there. From 5 and 2, the least one is the 2. So we take 2. 2 is the position number of branch. Okay, 2 is the position number of branch. So I write in the case of position number of branch 2, and then hyphen. Hyphen is writing there. Then name of radical. So here this alkyl radical is CH3. Its name is methyl. Methyl. The name of alkyl radical is methyl. No, E is not written, methyl, Y-L, methyl. Okay, then next one is word root. Word root. So how to write word root? The main number of atom, main branch. How many carbon atom is there? Main branch. How many carbon atom is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbon atom. Whether count in right or left, no, doesn't matter. So 6 carbon atom is there. 6 carbon atom means hex. The word root is hex. So then we write hex, and this is alkane. So hexane. Hexane. Okay. So its name is 2-methyl hexane. 2-methyl hexane. So let us begin another example. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 carbon atom is there, and 1, 2. So 1, 2 is there. Okay. So so in this, among these, which is the main branch? The largest branch is called main branch, and the shortest branch is called alkyl radical. So the largest branch or main branch is this, and this is the smallest branch, or we call it as alkyl radical. Alkyl radical. So to write the name, or we write the name. So first we have to count from left to right or right to left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. From right to left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Then among these, the position of alkyl radical is here. From the left to the right, this position of alkyl radical is situated in 3. And from the right to left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is situated in the 5th. So which 3 and 5, which is least one, 3. So the position of number of branches 3. And then hyphen is there, and the name of radical. So here CH3 and CH2. CH3 and CH2 means we write C2H5. C2H5. CH3 and CH2 and a hyphen. So CC, C2, 3 and 2 is equal to 5. Okay. So we call it as ethyl. So this alkyl radical name is ethyl. Ethyl. Then word root. So main branch is there. How many carbon atoms is there? 7. So 7 means hept. Hept. Then alkane. Its suffix is alkane. So we call it as, the IUPAC name of this element is 3-ethyl heptane. So next another example, CH3, CH2, CH, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH, CH3, CH3. Okay. So here what is the difference? Here is also CH3, here is also CH3. Okay. 2 alkyl radicals are present. 2 alkyl radicals are present. So similar way, I have to number from left to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. From right to left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay. So from here, this alkyl radical is situated. This alkyl. So same I have to write here. From left to right, this alkyl radical is situated in the third one. Third one. And from right to left, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. From here, this alkyl radical, in the case of this alkyl radical, from left to right we have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sixth one. Okay. From right to the left, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Among these, which is the shortest one? 2. So, to shortest one 2. Okay. So, in the case here, a comma is writing here and 2 is writing as the position number of these alkyl radical and a comma writing there. So, here we must note that here the least one is we have to reach from left to right to left. So, similar way we have to count 3rd, 4th and 5th. So, here 3, 5, not taken as the 3rd one, least one. Okay, 2, 5. Okay, so among these 3, 5, 6, 2 is there. So, among these which is the least one? 2. So, least one is 2. How to get this the least one? From right to left. So, right to left, so 2. So, similar way, right to left, 3, 4 and 5 is writing here. Not writing the 3rd one. Okay, and hyphen, same way, and alkyl radical. Here is also alkyl radical. So, 2 alkyl radicals are there. Which are they? CH3. CH3. We call it as methyl. 2 methyl is there. So, we call it as 2 methyl means dimethyl. Dimethyl. Same way, word root, what is 7? 7 means hept. Heptane. Okay, 2, 5 dimethyl heptane. Okay, these hydrocarbons are classified saturated hydrocarbons and unsaturated hydrocarbons. Okay, the saturated hydrocarbons means the only single bond is present on that hydrocarbon. Only single bond is present. While in the case of unsaturated hydrocarbons, the double bond and triple bonds are present. Okay, so in the case of alkene and alkyne, it is an unsaturated hydrocarbons. So, nomenclature of unsaturated hydrocarbons. Okay, we already discussed nomenclature of saturated hydrocarbons because it is an alkane. Okay, here the nomenclature of unsaturated hydrocarbons means alkene and alkyne. Okay, so alkene, first alkene, the general formula CnH2n. Okay, first write the word root and position of double bond, then suffix like this. Okay, so alkene, so it is at least only one double bond is present. Okay, then this is the structural formula of a alkene, which means a double bond is present here, CH2. Okay, CH, CH2, CH3. Okay, this is the structural formula, is a short form. Okay, in this case, how to write it? So, in this case also, the position of double bond we have to find. The position of double bond is we need to find. So, how to identify or to know the positions? So, first we have to count from left to right, because the double bond where the double bond is present. From here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from left to right it is 2, and from right to left it is in 4. So from which is the least one is 2. So we take the position of double bond as 2. Okay. So word root, how to realize the word root? Number of carbon atoms present in this compound 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, 5 means pent. So we write pent, and position of double bond. Position of double bond is 2. Pent 2. Pent 2, and the suffix is ene. Ene. Okay, pent 2 pent 2 We have another example. CH3, CH2, 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 CH2. Here the double bond is present here. Okay, so first I don't write from here. Count from here to here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, from here. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. From here this double bond is present in 7 and present in 2. So the least one is 2. Okay, the position of double bond is 2. Okay, so word root 8 is there. 8 means oct. So its name oct. Position of double bond is 2. It is least one 2, and this is ene. Okay, oct2ene. The name of this compound is oct2ene. Next unsaturated hydrocarbon is alkane. Okay, YNE. General formula CnH2n minus 2. Okay, in an alkane a triple bond is present. Okay, a triple bond is present. The general structure of an alkane is word root plus position of triple bond plus suffix. Okay, just change the position of triple bond. In the case of alkene, position of double bond is there. Here position of triple bond. Okay, count the number from left to right. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. In the case left to right, its position is in 6, and right to left, its position is in 2nd. So as in the case of the previous things, the least position is we take. Okay, the least position is 2. Okay, so the position of triple bond is 2. So case word root how to determine? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 7. Okay, 7 means hept. The word root is hept, and position of triple bond is 2. Hept 2, and suffix is yne. Okay, hept2ine. Okay, this name is hept2ine. Okay, one homework. Write the IUPAC name of the following. The question is C5H12, CH3, CH2, 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 CH3, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH, CH3 and CH3, CH3, CH2, 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 CH double bond CH2, CH triple bond, C single bond and CH3. Okay, this is for today. We will discuss in later. Thank you.